It is Chad again. I'm here with Mr. Pose and Stay, as they call him, but he has a problem with the staying part. He broke his arm earlier trying to get him to hold still. Yeah. Anyway, he would go out tonight, but he hasn't got a stitch to wear.
Time out. I don't think that we're on yet. Oh, yeah, now we are.
Oh, we're on. Okay. Anyway. All right, there's a delay. It's our second stream, so we're still kind of working out the kinks. Anyway, so I'm Chad, and I wear many hats. And I got my comedy hat on right now, but it's imaginary because I don't want to mess up my hair. And if you didn't see my first comedy act, please watch it. It's in the videos below on the Portland Variety Show site. So follow us and check it out. So this is the second stream, and I hope it'll go well. But if I disappear, I'll tell you why. So on Tuesday, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. The mic's making too much noise. Okay. Lisa's my assistant, and she tells me that. Okay, anyway. So if I disappear, you know why. So on Tuesday, we had to update the internet because ours was way too slow. So I got on the internet store website. I figured I'd save time. I'm going to order online, and it'll go very quickly. Yeah, no, not exactly. So I order the new internet plan online, and I go to the store, and so I get in line, and there's a lady in front of me, and she's like changing her name or doing something. It's taking forever, and I'm just like, oh, come on. I ordered this online. I want to get it done with. And I see all these bags up there, looks like people's names maybe. I'm like, oh, good. They'll just look me up. I paid online. Here's your bag. You're good to go. Nope. So another lady comes by. The sales associate comes by, and she's like, oh, are you just dropping off equipment? I'm like, well, I do have this old router. I have to drop off, but I ordered online. I got my new stuff I just need, and I'm good. I can go home and hook it up. So she's like, oh, let me get your name. She puts me on a list. She's like, oh, go have a seat. Oh, great. So I give her my old router. I go have a seat. And I'm sitting down, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, whoa, these people have been here a long time. Yeah, you can tell. Sort of like being in a hospital emergency room. You got people with blankets. These people have been waiting a long time, and now I just came in here. So, finally, I'm looking around, and I see this older lady. She's talking to the associate, and I kid you not. I'm not joking with this. It's a true story. She's like pulling out pictures of her grandkids, and she's telling the associate, here's my grandkids. Yeah. She has a checkbook that's all bedazzled. It's like this big. She's got this huge checkbook. So I'm like, Lisa, I'm going to be a while. So I'm sitting there, and finally one of the other sales ladies comes over. She's like, oh, so you're just dropping off equipment? I'm like, no, I gave my old router to this lady over here, and I'm waiting to get my new stuff. Oh, did she give you a ticket? I'm like, a ticket? No. I'm like, this lady... Like, this lady over here took my old router. And she's like, oh, yeah, he's moving. I'm like, well, that's news to me. I'm not moving. I'm just here to pick up my stuff so I can go home and get it hooked up. Come on, I got a comedy thing on Sunday. I got to get it all done. So she's like, oh, okay, I didn't give him a ticket. And I'm just sitting there, oh, okay. So the lady's sitting beside me. She's got an iPad. She's sitting there flipping through the screens. I don't know what she's doing, but she keeps going to the same screen. I'm like watching out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what's she doing? And so she asked for my address, and she's like looking. And then she's like, so what equipment are they going to give you? What plan do you have? I look around. I'm like, did I wander into the wrong store? Am I at Starbucks? I think I'm at the internet store. Okay. I think I'm at the right store. About time. Come on. Laugh. It's funny. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I didn't say this because I'm nice. I'm like, look, I know there's help wanted signs up everywhere. I know they're short, and I know they got a hard job to do. It's cool. But, I'm like, just type into your magic little iPod what this guy needs. He already ordered it online, whatever, But nope. Everything has to be brain surgery. So finally, as she's flipping through all of her screens, she was like, oh, let me go to the back and get the stuff you need. I'm like, oh, okay. She goes to the back. She opens the door and goes in, which is obviously a black hole. It's taking her a long time back there. I'm like, what's she doing back there? Is she like soldering the components together on my modem? Like, come on, I got this to do. So finally, she comes out of the black hole. She comes back to the front. Oh, I got your stuff for you. So she's got a bag for me. I'm not feeling so good about this. I'm like, I hope it's the right stuff. So I get home, open the bag, and I realize, they forgot something very important. They forgot to give me a swear jar. Yeah, they forgot to give me a swear jar. You need a swear jar when you're setting all this stuff up, because half the time it doesn't work. And luckily, I've got my own swear jar, so I didn't have to go back to the store. I'll just use my own swear jar. So, yeah. So, you guys probably know what that's like. But I didn't have to call customer support, which is good. You guys probably know what that's like. You call customer support, and they're always like, so I'm dialing the phone. I'm like, yeah, hey, yeah, my router's not working. I can't get my new equipment to set up. Can you help me out? And they're always like, is your equipment plugged in? Is your equipment plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. Yeah. It's like, did you try restarting your modem? Well, geez, I did think of that, and I restarted it like 5 times, and it hasn't worked. Oh, well, can you restart it again? Yeah, I'm sure that'll help. So, restart it. 30. It's always 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I gotta wait. How's the weather in Portland? It's raining. It's raining. How is it there, wherever you are? Yeah, it's always weather. So, yeah. Hey, I restarted it. Guess what? It still isn't working. Can you restart again? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that's gonna work. So yeah, restart it again. 30 seconds goes by. Guess what? It still didn't work. Uh, and he's like, hold on. Yeah, all right. I get to listen to Kenny G. How lucky is that? So, yeah, after the Kenny G goes on and on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hook you up with one of our experts. Oh, okay. It'll take 3 to 5 business days. Oh, hey, that sounds great. So luckily, I was spared that. But yeah, you guys know what that's like. So hey, I see PJ is out there. So thanks for coming and listening. All right. Oh yeah, Michelle's out there. Hey Michelle. Thank you. Thanks for coming. All my friends are here. All right. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. All right, supporting some comedy. So yeah. So anyway, I didn't have to call customer support. Got all of our stuff up and running for now, but I am not gonna breathe on that stuff, and hopefully we'll get through it. But I don't know. Things could turn sour. Things could go sour. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. That's another phrase I hate. Things are going to turn sour. Because what if you like sour things? I like sour things. I like pickles and sauerkraut and Sour Patch Kids. I like all that sour stuff. And yeah, speaking of so Sour Patch Kids, speaking of candy, Halloween's coming up. That's why I got all the Halloween theme stuff out. My favorite time of the year. Love Halloween. And anyway, so thinking of candy, I'm thinking, hey, we should go to the store and get some Halloween candy. And of course, my wife always wants to go to Costco. So she likes to go big store shopping. Let's go to Costco. And I love Costco, don't get me wrong. I love it when you get home and you have a lot of nice stuff from Costco. But getting there and getting through the store, that's another challenge. Yeah, remember, if you watched my first comedy show, you know I'm a grumpy old man, right? So I'm like, we gotta find parking. There's a million people here. Come on, this is crazy. And, my wife complains that I complain. Yeah. yeah, she's, it's not that bad. Of course, once we get there, it's never that bad. It never is. I always play it up like, we're not going to find a parking spot, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but, yeah, anyway. I feel I'm justified. If you've ever been to Costco, even on a Tuesday afternoon, you go on a Tuesday afternoon, and it's like everybody won some shopping spree where you get to load up 2 monster truck loads of carts full of stuff. Yeah. 2 monster truck loads of stuff you're allowed. It's like, really? Are they giving this stuff away? Yeah. My microphone's making too much noise. I'm going to just get rid of it. So, are they giving this stuff away? I mean, come on. It's a Tuesday afternoon. Where are all of these people coming from? That's what I want to know. Are there that many people, like in the Portland area? Like, I mean, really? It's crazy. But like you're at Costco, you're trying to get up the aisle, and there's all these people in the way. They act like they're not there to shop. They're there to have a family reunion. They're there to have a family reunion. So you're there. Yeah, I gotta trying to get around all these people, and they're like, "Oh, hi, Shirley. How's Jimmy? Good. Is he still in soccer? Oh, yeah. How's church camp going? Nice." I like when I'm there with my wife, because she'll just like push through, like, "This is what we need." But I'm a little more like, my inner Steve Buscemi is always going on. So I'm standing there with my monster truck cart, and I'm just standing there. I'm like, come on, really? Jeez. I mean, come on. Could you find more kids to bring to Costco? I mean, do you have any nieces, nephews, cousins? I mean, come on, jeez. I'm trying to get up the aisle to get my tub of mayonnaise. I mean, come on. Come on, people. Jeez. That's Costco. Yeah. So when you go to Costco, you never get what you need. You only get a lot of stuff you don't need that you spend a lot of money on. And then it's like, hey, let's go to the regular store, because, we just bought a lot of stuff that's nice to have at Costco. So we have a store called Winco on the West Coast, and it's a nice store. You get cheap stuff. It's pretty cool, but like, man, that's another store that drives me crazy going to. You go in there, they got the most annoying fluorescent lights you've ever seen in your life. It hurts my eyes. They don't play any music, and you think that might be a good thing, but somehow I think that music they play in the grocery store does kind of calm you down, because when it's not there, you hear like all the banging and all the noise. They're always stocking the shelves. You got to watch beep, 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 beep. So like you're gonna get run over by the forklift, the guy that's stocking shelves. And all the time. And it's so noisy, and just babies crying, and kids are screaming, and there's always a telephone that's ringing constantly. Every time I go to Winco, not Costco, Winco. There's always this phone that rings and rings. And it's the same tone that I hear at work. It's the same phone I have at work. So I'm on, it's a weekend, I'm trying to relax, and then I hear the phone that I have at work is going off. Oh, and it just keeps going and going and going. Nobody answers the phone. And so, yeah, that's crazy. I'm like the only person that cares about that stupid phone, because nobody else pays any attention to it. It just rings and rings. So at this point, my outer Steve Buscemi comes out, because I'm like getting really irritated over this phone. I'm like, geez, really? I hope I find that phone, because I bought a wood chipper at Costco, and I'm going to throw that phone right in the wood chipper. Yeah, Winco. So, after Winco, we have to go to the other store, which is kind of like a Kroger that you probably have in your area. And at the Kroger, it's like if you're from Pittsburgh, Giant Eagle, same thing pretty much. So we go there, and I'm like, I look forever for the masculine hygiene section. I can't find it. There's no masculine hygiene section. I'm like, I look for about an hour. I'm like, I guess guys just don't care. And then we get to the checkout, and there's a family-friendly checkout. So family-friendly. I'm like, why would they need a family-friendly, a separate checkout just for family? Shouldn't they all be friendly? Why is there a family-friendly checkout? So standing there waiting to check out, I look over, and there's a lady there, and I'm like, I hear the checkout. He's like, hey, shut that kid up. Jeez. What's he's got... His hands are all sticky. He's touching my register. Come on. And I'm like, oh, she got in the wrong line. Yeah, okay. I get it. And now I know why there's a family-friendly checkout section. Yeah. But while we're shopping, it is funny to see all the weird food products that are out there. Yeah, like I noticed lemonade stand flavored Twinkies. Lemonade stand flavored. Yeah, I got home. I'm like, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, they taste like wood with hints of paint and a little bit of rusty nail flavor, just like a lemonade stand. Yeah. Very accurate, very accurate. And there's also Bear's Breath brand ketchup. So Bear's Breath ketchup. Now I don't know about you, but I've never been close enough to a bear to smell their breath. Do you want your ketchup to taste like that? So I took some ketchup home. We made some fries. We put the ketchup on there. I'm like, Bear's Breath ketchup. It kind of tastes like missing campers with a hint of salmon. Yeah. Very good. I'll be buying that again. Bear's Breath ketchup. Yeah, go get some of that. Thanks, Michelle. She liked that one. All right. And Ray liked the lemonade stand. All right, guys. Cool. All right. Yeah, thanks again for watching. So, we're at the checkout line. I'm looking over and I see the Lindor chocolate, at the checkout. I think of those commercials. They always crack me up. The Lindor chocolate commercials. Have you ever seen these? So it's like the Lindor master chocolatier. He's got this hat on. It's like this eye. He's all serious. He's got to measure out the chocolate just right. Everything's perfect. Oh, I'm the master chocolatier. And I'm thinking, yeah, the real Lindor master chocolatier is a big machine that goes, like that's the master chocolatier. Not some guy with a big hat, to make chocolate that's like a last minute purchase. Like, yeah, the commercials are like, lose yourself in this chocolate. It's so great. And it's like, actually, they're sold right there. It's like somebody just, they throw it up there to get change for a $5 bill, Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we talked a lot about chocolate and candy, and it was pretty sweet. So I don't think it went sour. I don't know what you think, but I think it went pretty well. Um, so with Halloween coming up and everything, Lisa thought it would be a great idea to use the Portland Variety Show as a way to show some of our Halloween decorations we've collected over the years. So with the Portland Variety Show, you kind of never know what you're going to see on here. We like to keep it as a variety, so you never know. So, without further ado, so I'd like to kind of show you some of our Halloween decorations, and we thought that that would be fun. And the other thing is like I've noticed, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's really hard to find really intricate Halloween decorations now. You can still find them. You have to look pretty hard, but it's hard to find ones that like we've bought in the past. You know, like in the 80s and 90s, some of them were very intricate. We try to take very good care of them, so that we can keep them for years to come. So yeah, behind me we got Mr. Toes and Stay, who's been falling down all day long. He's a pretty recent purchase. I bought him, I think, last year or something. But this year, I don't see these. I bought him at the grocery store. They might have him at the Halloween store. We haven't been there yet this year, but we'll see. But yeah, he doesn't like to stay though. His arm fell off. He broke his arm. I got to fix that. But anyway, so move this over. So some of the newer ones I found, that I thought were pretty good was this gargoyle cat. It has some glowing eyes. Yeah. Huh?
Where did you get that?
Oh, I got that at the grocery store. Just Fred Meyer. It's like our Kroger store here. And I thought that was pretty good. That was probably the best one I found so far this year. And like last year, or the year before, I found this guy. I couldn't find batteries for him, but he lights up. It's a cat. It's a jack o' lantern cat, and this guy's really cool. I love this one. Hold on. Yeah, my stand's very creaky. I didn't realize. Anyway, um, so this guy here, it's like a pumpkin cat, and I love this one. It's really heavy. Like this one's really made well, so this was a good find. But I haven't seen anything like that this year. There you go. See his eyes light up. And I collect black cats, so I had to have this one. I consider myself a cat supremacist. If a cat found its way to my job and applied, the cat would get the job for sure. Yeah. So we got this another black cat. See there? This tells you how many days it goes to Halloween, and you can use the circle on the side to say how many days it is to Halloween. I think we got that at World Market store. Yeah. And more black cats from my collection. I think actually Robert and Michelle, who are on here watching us, they bought us one of these. Yeah, I have a couple of those black cats. They're pretty nice. Yep. And this one here is really cool. So years ago, we visited the Lizzie Borden house. It's actually a bed and breakfast too. If you want to stay there, it's pretty neat. But we just toured it, and we bought the bobblehead of Lizzie Borden. So that's pretty cool. It's still in the box too. So yeah, we bought that at the Lizzie Borden house. So that's pretty cool. Okay, well, I don't know what the time is. Robert and Michelle, they bought us this snow globe of R.I.P. with the skeleton. And, so that's pretty cool. That's a pretty intricate one. That's from a few years ago. I don't know when we got that. Yeah. And then what you don't see too much anymore are these ones that it moves at some point. Well, come on, move. Its legs are supposed to move some at some point. Yeah. You like the spider, Michelle? Yeah, it's supposed to move. Its legs move at some point. It just wants to keep singing. I don't know. This one's kind of old, but I just put batteries in it today, and I'm surprised it still works. All right. So this one is really cool because it's a sweet little black kitty cat that like oh geez. I don't remember where we got this. It would have been back in Pittsburgh somewhere. Um, I don't even know. This might have been at the Halloween store. It might have been the grocery store. It's called Scaredy Cat, and it's like a plush cat with a little hat on it. It looks like nice, like this, like grandma-ish type kitty cat dressed up for Halloween. But when you press on the button, sometimes it takes a little longer. There we go. Its head spins around. It's so cool. We've had this for a long time, and I'm so glad it still works. Because a lot of these, you after a while, they just stop working. They just stop working after a while. You don't know why. You know, you put batteries in it, and they just, the electronics are really, really kind of chintzy. But anyway, yeah, there you go. Here's another good one. So this one's not too old. I found this one a couple years ago. Ah, jeez. I think at the Halloween store. I think at the like Spirit or somewhere. We like to go to Spirit every year. But this one is like a mummified cat. He keeps turning his head. I can't. There you go. uh, he just keeps going on. I like putting him on the deck when we get trick or treaters. It's so cool because they'll walk up and he'll just start screaming. It'll scare the kid. It's pretty cool. but that one's really nice. Yeah. This one we found at the antique show, and the people were selling out of all their stuff. So I got this really cheap. I can't remember how much I got it for, but it's definitely really old. It's like a paper mache old Halloween decoration of a cat, and it's a little rough around the edges. It's got some of the blacks rubbed off, but I like it. It's so cool. Yeah, I had to have this one. I think I paid like $5 for that. And then we have this one. Wow, this one goes way back. Um, we probably got this, I think, at one of the grocery stores. For you Pittsburgh people, maybe Giant Eagle. I don't know. I don't remember. But this one's pretty intricate, and it actually works, but it's a little weak. The bat doesn't like to turn like he used to. Just a minute. Okay.
My scary wings. Watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round.
You have to help it. All right. It's very cool. I wish it still worked right, but at least it still works. All right. Now we love this one because I said I love cats, and this one's like a tux cat, which you don't find a lot on Halloween. Like he's got white paws and he's got a mustache. Look at that. This guy's really cool. Um, all right. So this one works great. Hold on. Probably the Halloween store. I think we got this one from. All right. Hold on. Make sure you can see this guy. Anyway. Yeah, Ray. Somebody's watching me. It's Ray. They're gonna pull us off because of copyright. I don't think that's the original singer. That one's cool though because its mouth moves. It's really intricate. That one's pretty old too. Yeah. So, uh, oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, behind me I've got like the tapestry. That was like that's a Ouija board type thing. That was a newer purchase a couple years ago. And we found these cool plates too. I think that was at World Market. Vintage, but reproductions. But man, they were cool. I had to have those. Yeah, there's two of them. And And then I found recently, well, a couple years ago, I found these really cool cat skeleton, kind of Day of the Dead type cat cups. I thought they were great. Yeah. Yeah. So you can still find cool stuff. It's just harder to find lately. Oh, yeah, thanks. You noticed my shirt. Yeah, Salem, Massachusetts. Yeah, we took a tour of Salem a couple years ago. That's where we got the Lizzie Borden. At the same time, we went to the Lizzie Borden house. And yeah, that was really great. Yeah, I think that's it. I showed all the ones that moved and did crazy stuff. So yeah, what's your favorite? Do you guys have any Halloween stuff like that? Yeah, what was your favorite? And I think that's it for this week. Um, check out Padre, Padjray. He's on tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, so coming up at 7 p.m. Pacific, and whatever that is in between. So check him out. Yeah, so next week, probably going to take a week off, and then we'll be on for Halloween. We're going to do a special Halloween special. This is the pre-Halloween special, so we're going to have a Halloween special at the Portland Variety Stores. So tell all your friends, friend us. Yeah, the Portland Variety Show. I keep saying store because we have an Etsy store too. So yeah, I'll promote that as well. It's called the Portland Variety Store. This is the Portland Variety Show. I always get confused. So anyway, so thank you so much for coming and hanging out and watching. And yeah, stay tuned for Halloween. And yeah, not bad. All right. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you, Twitch people.